We got our posters for our VBS this year, and we thought we'd like to mount them on foam board. And take a look, we did it. If you want to watch this video to learn how to do it, we're going to be taking you through step by step on how to make the foam board mounted animals. And if you watch the video I made last year, you'll learn about how to stand them up. Last year we made a video about how to get your VBS animals to stand up. Well, in that video we mentioned mounting them on foam core, but we didn't show you how to do it. So here's how we've done it. We've laid out the posters to get them nice and flat over a week or so. And then we bought some inexpensive foam core from the dollar store. And when you go to your animal, some of them may fit on one piece, but many of the larger animals, as you can see, they don't really fit on the animal itself. So what we're going to do is tape two pieces together. We found that that goes that way, and that's that way. It covers the image completely. So now what we'll do is we'll use packaging tape to attach it together nice and strong, nice and sturdy, and then mount it. All right, I've got some standard clear packaging tape, and what I'm going to start with is just putting a small little tack piece on this side and on that side to hold them in place, and then cover the whole seam. Once you have it completely taped on both sides, you can see you'll still have a little bit of flex in the board overall, but it's pretty sturdy, and when you mount it to the easel, it'll really firm it up. When preparing your animals for spray mounting, it's a good idea to cut it out roughly. That way you don't have the wind outside to blow it all around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to separate these two animals and just do a rough cut around Rolo. And it's nice to have the rough cut because if it's exact, it's hard to spray mount if you make a mistake. So a rough cut now and a finished cut after it's on the foam core, make sure you get a really good quality animal cut out perfectly. Okay, now we have it down to a more manageable size for when mounting on the foam core. At our VBS, we don't have the names on all of the animals, so we cut ours off as you can see here. But if you want to have your name on it or mount it separately and put it near the animal, that's a lot of fun too. All right, we're all set up to do the spray mounting of our animals to the foam core. We're outside because we want a well-ventilated area when you're doing spray mount. We'd be outside, but it was a little windy out there, so we came into a garage, as you can see the wind. But what we do is here, we put down some paper, and the reason we have the paper put down is because you're gonna have some overspray when you spray this. And if you overspray onto something important, like your floor or something, you won't want that to happen. So get some paper, put down, we got ours all set up here, ready to go. And what you're gonna do is you're going to spray a light amount of the spray mount on the foam board and a medium amount on the back of your animal. So I got my foam core here. I'm just going to spray a little bit in the center, a light amount. There we go. Just a light amount, and then we're going to put a medium amount, like I said, on the back of our animal. And that way when they're pressed together, you'll get a real good firm bond. Another tool that's great to have is a squeegee. This is a very firm squeegee, not like a rubber type, but a hard plastic squeegee. That'll help get the air bubbles out. Make sure you concentrate on the edges so that it's going to be held down nice and firm. With the squeegee starting from the center, now it's time to cut out our animal. We put a scrap piece of foam core underneath it to protect it. The table I'm cutting on, of course. And we found this really cool curve cutting tool. We got it at Hobby Lobby for like 13 bucks, and it makes it really easy to cut foam core. Now the thing to think about when you're cutting this is how close you want to get. Along the top it's fine to get kind of close, but along the bottom you're going to want to kind of leave a flat spot if you're going to be standing up your VBS animals. If you want to know how to stand them up, we did a video on that as well. Check it out. But basically you want to have a flat surface that goes on the ground and then an easel that mounts on the back. So it's important to not cut every nook and cranny of the animal because it also will weaken it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start back here. I'm going to cut a nice flat curve and then go up all the way around. There we go. We got our VBS animal all cut out, ready to be put on an easel.